Hey guys, Mike, IronTrap Garage, and today we're working on my 34 Cabriolet. In the last video we got the steering box rebuilt. Today we're going to work on doing a torque tube and drive shaft. This has a 3940 rear in it, so the torque tube and drive shaft are too long. So today we're going to work on shortening them, getting it into the car, and then I believe we're going to have to shorten the rear wishbones as well. So we got a bunch of work to do today. Let's get started.
Alright, there you go, Mike. You got a torque tube.
Phil's going to retire in life. Anything now? Every time. Alright, so I pulled the adapter off the drive shaft, or off the rear. I'm going to cut the drive shaft now. So this is what we cut out of the torque tube. It is 9 inches on the money. Then the kerf for the saw blade is like 3/32. So because this torque tube and that drive shaft were all the same, we can take the same amount out of both. So I need to cut 9 and 3/32 out of that drive shaft. Then we're going to take it to the lathe and machine the drive shaft down so the adapter will slip on it. We'll weld it, and then we can slip it back on, put the torque tube on, and then we need to cut down the wishbones to match. So making progress. So I'm going to cut the drive shaft. Matt's going to spin in the lathe, and we're making progress. Flip it over and then hit it.
Grab the hammer. I'll loosen the thing. Ready?
Yep.
There you go.
It's like we've done this a time or two before.
Yeah, I've done this a few times.
Hi, Mr. Welder Man. I need you to weld for me again.
I'm a welder and a machinist today.
I was wondering if that was going to stay on or not.
Yeah.
Coming in.
More. Okay, now you're close. So we'll go up some with that. So it's almost touching there. Okay, that's good.
Nope. Move forward a little bit there.
There you go.
There we go.
Now you're in. Just a weird angle. Now you're in the spring.
There we go. Yep. Keep going. Go ahead. Yep. Hold that. I gotta bend this one.
Yeah, you're ready to go in.
Yeah, good. Okay.
This week I drank about 10 myself.
Hit it harder.
That 35.6 chassis?
Got a video of it, right?
Yeah, I'm saying something that I got the torque tube with it as well. Yep, go ahead. Tiny bit, a little bit. There you go. That's nice. There we go.
That's the way to do it.
Yep.
And then you can just.
Alrighty.
Do. All right, Mike's gonna do some welding. Man, that guy that set that welder up did a good job.
Yes, he did.
Does it look like bird shit or hammered bird shit?
Both.
Hammered dog shit?
Depends on where you're looking.
Didn't fall out. That's a good sign. Put the wheels on, ready to do burnouts.
Alrighty, after a full day of work, the rear is in, the torque tube is connected, and the wishbones are back on. Matt had a great idea of taking an extra torque tube that we had at the warehouse. I actually found one that was shortened, super short, and had a bunch of terrible welds on it that I could steal the pad off of. that we could just weld to the torque tube so that we don't have to cut and modify the wishbone, so it just bolts on. Less welding in the long run. We do have to put it up on the lift to finish weld that pad. It's a lot easier on the lift than laying on the ground up under everything. So that's done. Huge, huge step. The next thing we're gonna do on this, I don't even know. There's a bunch of stuff we need to do off camera. Probably the next thing would be modify the dash. I have an insert, Stuart Warner insert we're gonna put in with some neat gauges. So that might be the next thing. I need to do brakes, wiring, exhaust. There's a bunch of stuff. So whatever we come up with next is what we're gonna work on. I don't have a game plan. So thanks guys for watching, appreciate it. Catch you later.